Hello. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, my mouth is partially full with this dark chocolate I'm eating. Which scene are we gonna use? Let's use this one. It's the dark chocolate. I got some snacks here, some nuts, and some blueberries. We're drinking some water. We're just living good. Oh wait, my sound is messed up. Oop, be right back. Oh, it works. Tonight I figured we'd switch it up. Let me turn down Pretzel Rocks a little bit. I've been playing games exclusively for the last, I want to say 2 months that I've been streaming. You know, gotta switch it up a bit. Keep you on your toes. I am a software engineer. That is my career. I also make games. And I figured it's time to get back onto that. What's good, Omega Maverick? Thanks for tuning in. Here he go. It's funny the way you worded that. Like, I'm sure you didn't mean it maliciously, but that's funny. It's like, oh, here he go again, streaming. But yeah, we're gonna spend like the first hour doing some coding problems on this website called LeetCode, and I have a reason for this. Is I'm looking to get into tutoring soon, so I figure like get more like experience working with problems, and, just get ready. But yeah, we're gonna do that for the first hour, and then probably play some games. 'Cause, I get tired and bored and agitated quickly, so we're just gonna do this for a bit, and yeah. And then after that, maybe play 2K, maybe play Toby the Tutor. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. My name works well with like a lot of things, both good and bad. So I guess that's a pro and a con. But yeah, maybe play some Apex or 2K afterwards. I'll see how I feel. That's a good one to do. Just start off with an easy one. I'm gonna try not to chew too much because I don't want that leaking into the mic. I don't like the sound of chewing for too long. So LeetCode is a platform. Thank you for asking, Omega Maverick. It's a platform for where computer science students, software engineers, everyone can come together and solve some problems using code, of course. There's some problems that you can't solve with code, but this website is just to learn data structures in computer science, algorithms, and all the things that could be necessary for you to learn for school and for work as well. And a lot of companies here ask these kinds of questions as part of their job interviews as well. So, well, let me check the YouTube stream. Tonight we're going a little risky. We're streaming on 3 platforms, I think, at the same time. Yes, we are. Just checking on all the streams. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I gotta do multi-stream. They should, all your messages should show up here. Where they need to make me a kick. Yo, you need to get on that. KICK. You don't need to make a kick no more. This ain't 2011. But yeah, this platform is kind of dope. I mean, it was easy enough. That's what I mean by dope. Like right here, you can see it says beta to let you know we're not liable if this isn't looking as good as it sounds like. And yeah, the top categories right now, yo, there's a lot of gamblers. There's a lot of gamblers on this platform. This slots and casinos thing, I tried looking at a few streams and I'm like, yo, no shade to people that do it, but I could see how people get addictions. I can see how people get addicted. Like, just look at the stream. Like, this is no shade towards this. I don't know this creator at all. But look at all the colors. Wait. I don't know what he's doing. He's watching something. Look at all this.
8 spins here to work with.
Look how addicting this looks. This looks like you're playing Candy Crush, but instead of like just a mobile game, like you're spending real money
on that board. Or that board.
It's just crazy. But yeah, no, other than that, I like the platform. The platform is pretty intuitive. A lot of it's like pretty much the same as Twitch. Yeah, enough of that. Let's do a problem here. Let's try an easy one. Given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. So palindrome means it's, oh, nice, the definition is right here. It reads the same way forwards and backwards. So 1 to 1 is true because you flip it around, it's still 1 to 1. Negative 1 to 1. Wait. So negative 1 doesn't count because if you flip it, it becomes that. So the easy way to do this is to turn it into a string, because when we turn it into a string, that means that, let me actually also zoom in. How do I zoom in on this? Yeah, so you guys can see better. When you turn it into a string, we're able to flip the string easily. So what we can do is say reversed number string equals the reversed method, and do that on the string, and then return str, oh no, yeah, str number equals reversed string number string. So this is saying that we're going to turn this into a string so that we can flip it around, and we're going to check if the number before it was flipped around is the same as the number that is flipped. And let's see if that works, if I messed up somewhere. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Where is this? Oh, this is Java. My mistake. Let me copy all this. I thought it was Python. That's my bad. That should all be the same. Got the first one wrong. Got the next two right though. Let's see here. I'm missing something. str num equals string x. Am I missing something here? Wait. That's false. That's false. Oh, we're returning false for all of these. Yeah, let's print out the variables here. I might be missing something. So yeah, this is usually what I do when I get stuck in something, whether it's at work or whatever. Sometimes you can reason about it off the top of your head, but also it's good to like see exactly what. So we see here, the object is, it's turning it into an object here. Oh, I know why, because reversed doesn't return a string, it returns a list. So it's comparing the list. So what we have to do is join it back into a string. We can do that with the join method here, I believe. Yeah, I think that should work. Nice. It was all accepted. So to clarify what we did here, we turned the number or the integer x into a string, and then we reversed it, but we have to do some additional logic here to, because reversed returns a list of all the characters just in reverse order, and we just join it together, and then we just check if they're equal. So we can be pretty good here, but for most interviews and most times you work on problems, you want to be more efficient, you want to be clearer. Omega Maverick says, is this site a good resource for beginners to learn code, or would you say it's better suited for people with a certain amount of knowledge already? That's a great question. Thanks for asking. So yes, the second thing you said is the correct one. I think it would be helpful to have, this is crazy. Every time like I open a new tab, I got an issue with Bing. What is up with this like front page of news? It's always something crazy that's in the top left and in the top right. 4 years after husband pushed her off a cliff, Trump's secret love child revealed. Like what is this? This is every time I start my like internet browsing, this is the first thing I see, just some wild stuff. I could change it, but I kind of like, you know, using a different search platform than Google, and this PC helps me just get used to using Bing and what's my search engine? Microsoft Edge. So it's kind of cool. But what I use when I was just learning about coding is a website called Coding Bat. This is a lot more of a beginner-friendly site. These problems are a bit simpler, but I think it will be helpful to do these kinds of problems along with the computer science curriculum. But if you really want to start from the beginning, Code Academy, I use this as well. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know like how much the website has changed, but they like walked you through each different language from the beginning, like all the functions, using different variables. And yeah, definitely at this point, there's so much free material that I would not recommend anyone for their first like instinct to pay for something. For sure, use all the free material. For me, honestly, when I first got started, what motivated me is if I did pay for courses, like it was money, so I was invested in making do, like making sure like I got my money's worth. So if that helps to motivate you, then sure, but absolutely, like there's free content for everything. Like you shouldn't be paying like a lot of money unless you want like specialized tutoring. Like I hope to be a tutor soon. But unless you want like one-on-one instruction, like I want someone to walk me through certain things, you can learn by yourself. If you're looking for a recommendation for a good site to buy courses, Udemy has sales all the time. Never pay full price for a course on Udemy. You see this full price, $200? Don't pay $200 for a computer science course. Online, at least, unless you're paying like. This is a lot, to be honest. $35. Wait, hey, I'm not. You know what? I'm not trying to hate on someone's bag here. He has a lot of students, so he must have a great site. But nah, do not pay $200 for an online course. Wait for the deals. I'm looking for these. I used to wait. They kind of upped their prices. They used to be like $5 deals, $10 deals. I'm not signed in here, but. Actually, let me sign in on a different tab screen so I can see if I have the prices for the courses I bought here, because I bought a lot of courses when I was learning how to code. I did buy a lot. Let me see. Let's see, my learning. Yeah, pixel art. It doesn't show like the receipt. I have 47 courses, but some of these are free though. Some of these are free. Starting from the beginning. Let's start from the back, right? Wait, no. Yeah, recently accessed. Let's go from the beginning. And these are over the years. Yeah, web development. When I want to know web development, how to create a Udemy course. I think that was free. JavaScript and LeetCode. I think this was free as well. iOS 12. I think that was free too. And a lot of these were $5. Data structure and algorithms, complete. This was definitely. These are probably free. This is like when I thought I was gonna be like a master hacker, and like I was like, all right, let's do this course. These were either free or $5. If it was more than $5, I needed a great reason to buy it. PHP, I didn't finish this one, but I think this was $5. I took a lot of Python ones that were free. I know a lot of these are free. iOS, these were $5. I wish it showed you the receipt. I think it's not helpful for understanding like how you should not. But it's been a while since I used any of these courses, so I think maybe all the prices have went up. Inflation been hitting. But absolutely, music production too. I didn't see 1% complete. Let's see the ones that I actually like. No, I think it shows start course if you finish it, so they won't show you the actual progress. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm all for online courses, but don't break the bank when there's a lot of ways to like learn material for not that much money. That's all I wanted to say. Where were we? So we want to make this more efficient. I noted here in a follow-up, can I solve it without converting the integer to a string? So this is where like understanding how numbers are stored in Python may help. But how can we solve this? We know that if it's 3 digits, we need the first digit and the second digit to be the same. I mean, sorry, the first digit and the third digit to be the same. What I'm trying to say here is, let's start from the first case. If it's a single digit number, it's a palindrome. If it's 2 digits, they both have to be equal for it to be a palindrome. We're not going to worry about negative numbers right now because that'll be something to figure out. Negative numbers in this case will always be false because if you flip the negative sign, it won't be a palindrome. I mean, by flip it, I mean if you reverse the number and the negative sign goes to the back, it's not a palindrome. But if we do 1, 2 here for 2 digits, it's false. 1, 2 for 3 digits, the first and second. But if we do like 1, 2, 2, that's false. So how can we do this? If we divide by 10 each time, if we divide by 10 each time, like let's say we do have something like 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. I'm trying to say, how do we get the first digit? Because we can get the second digit by dividing by 10 or getting the remainder using modulo. Word, no negativity. Your kick says you're playing Apex with friends. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I said it in my Streamlabs, but I thought that it would update the kick title as well. But you know, kick is working through the kinks. Working through the kinks. Whoa. Thanks for letting me know. I'll still keep the category Apex Legends, I guess. I can't stop Pretzel Rocks from commenting. I know sometimes it adds way too much clutter into the chat. I recently whitelisted Pretzel Rocks so it doesn't delete the link, but maybe I shouldn't whitelist it. It's a requirement for the music I use. I could just find another bot that doesn't post in the chat. Unless I get premium. I just need to have this product placement in my chat, I guess. Yeah, we gotta divide by 10. I'm trying to see how are we gonna get the remainder though. I mean, the first digit. Let me look up something. There must be a way to do it that I'm not aware of. Oh, wait, no. I don't think there's a way to do it. I swear. What I was gonna do is to compare the first digit, the last digit repeatedly until we have just like until we get to the middle, basically. I'm not sure that's gonna work though. Oh, wait a second. I might be cooking. Hold on. Hold on. If it's a palindrome, it's the same number, right? Am I tripping? A palindrome is just the same number. What? Like if it's 1 to 1? Like it's not like a string. Like if it's like a word, turn on that burner, rev up those fires. Yo, this is one of my favorite sayings. Cause sometimes you be cooking, and sometimes get out the kitchen. Cause like race car is an example of a palindrome that what's it called? Oh yes, actually I'm tripping. What am I trying to say? Okay, what's a palindrome that's... What's a palindrome that reads the same left to right? I'm looking for like words that repeat. No. Something like, no, forget it. Yeah, no, forget it. I'm pretty sure that a palindrome, civic. No, I meant like something like, let's say this was a word for whatever reason, bob. Like that's a palindrome, but it's also like the same word just repeated. Am I tripping? Are there a lot of them? No, not clap, but something like that, like bob. That's a word in and of itself. But yeah, basically, I think what we're looking for here is if x is less than 0, then it's a negative number. We already know we can't make negative numbers palindromes, so we're going to return false. Else, because we know it's the same number, we can't just say if it equals itself. What we need to do is to understand numbers, that if the number is a palindrome, or if the number is I guess a palindrome here, it will equal the same. Wait, is that true? Wait, no, I was about to lie to y'all. Forget it. I thought it was going to be the same as if you squared the number, but that's not necessarily true. No, this is a good question. I'm really thinking about this. Even though it's an easy problem, sometimes the extensions can involve a little more thinking. So we know that I'm trying to see how are we gonna, like, let's say we have a super long number like 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 2 1. This is a palindrome with 7 characters or 7 numbers. 2 2. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. Yo, you was cooking with that. I respect it. I'm sure you were thinking on that. That's a good one. What's good, the real NV Cap? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Checking in on YouTube. I got you in the multi-stream. I'm glad the chat is popping up for all platforms as expected. What's good, Spy the Gamer, as well? Thanks for tuning into the stream. What's weird is that... Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Okay. So... we try to solve this palindrome question. No, we did solve, but we're trying to do it in a better way than we did already. If number is greater than 0. Trying to see how are we gonna solve this exactly. I see the Konigrad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm thinking here. I guess I could make it a list because I need to check. Wait, I feel like that's basically. Oh, Python 3, my mistake. Yeah. I don't want to turn it into a list though. Let's not get too bogged down on this. Is it supposed to be playing music? Yes, yeah. I got my Pretzel Rocks on. That's a weird way to say that, but my oh, you can't hear it? How about now? Hopefully it's not too loud. I turned down Pretzel Rocks a bit when I was talking. Lit. Yeah, let's we already solved this question. Let's see how our solution does. Oh wait, no, what? Let's have our old solution here. So we're gonna just look at, oh, we beat 83%, nice. Let's see what their, revert half the number? Oh, wait, no. You still can't easily do that without turning it into a string. That was interesting. Let's go on to a new one or another one. Let's do another easy one. Hopefully that has extensions that are hard. Longest common prefix. Let's do that one. Write a function to write the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. If there is no common prefix, return an empty string. So you have 3 strings in this input: flower, flow, flight. The longest common prefix is what makes this easy because you only have to start from the beginning. If it was just the longest common substring, we'd have to search through all of this. What's the best way to do this? Dog, race car, car. What is the best way to do this? This is a good question. So a way we can do this is to go through each letter of each word at the same time, though. For all these strings, we're going to start at the first character, and if they all equal each other, what's the best way to do that? Because it could be a long list. Yeah, I guess the tricky thing here is managing everything and not like losing track. We need to keep track of what the output would be in some variable, and then just go through all the strings and add to it if the first letter of every string matches or they're all equal, then we'll add it, and then we go to the second one, we all add it. But the moment that one doesn't, we can just stop there because that's the end of the prefix. How are we gonna do this? Let's do for string. I need to do for I in range length of the string list, and the reason why I need I here is because I need to keep track of which character in the string we're in. So let's do for I in range length of strs. But we also need some way to make sure that let's give a variable for the current letter. Oh no. STRS. It's going to be the first letter of the first word. All right, so that's 0. STRS 0 will give us the first word here, so flower, and the other 0 will give us the first letter of the first word, so F is what we're going to start with. So we're going to do if current letter equals str, wait, this is actually, hold on, we're gonna need to do this a little different. Current position equals 0. We're gonna need to iterate through not only all of the list for each string, but also each letter. So we're gonna need to do it like that and use current position to keep track of that. So we can do for str or for strs, if current letter equals st equals word, current position. We're just going to continue, meaning that we're good. If it does equal, then we're going to keep going, keep checking each of the words. Else, we're going to break actually, because we have our answer. Because actually, there's like a few ways to like optimize this, but I want to figure out if we can like just get the answer straight away. If the current position is 0, we can increment that once we get to the end. We're gonna need to figure out the length. Yeah. So first we need to know how long we're gonna go until. We can just keep increasing current position, but some of these words have different lengths. So the way that we're gonna figure out how long to go to, we gotta find the length of the shortest word in our string list. And the way to do that is to do for a word, and we're gonna have another loop before this where we're gonna call this max prefix length. This doesn't feel like an easy question. This feels like a little like complicated with this. I think once you get the initial setup, it's not that bad. Max, let's call it 0 at the beginning. And max prefix length equals the max. We're using the max method, which takes in a variable number of arguments and it returns the maximum, the one that's the biggest bit, pretty much. We do that. We're gonna put in max prefix length, and we're gonna say, is this bigger than? Oh no, sorry. We're looking for the minimum. We're looking for the length of the lowest. I forgot I even just said that. But it's gonna be called the max, my bad. It's gonna be called the max, but we're gonna use the min method, yeah, because the maximum prefix can only be flow. Like, and if everything else was longer, like flower and flowers, flow would still be the longest common prefix. Yeah, min between max prefix length, and we can just have this be the length of the first one, of the first string. Right? Yeah. Min of that, max prefix length, and length of word. So we should have that. Space this out. So current position is 0. And we're gonna have a while loop above this. So while current position is less than the length, oh no, not the less than, it's just pretty much while it's less than max prefix length, we're gonna keep doing this. Because once we exceed this length, we know that there's nothing else to do here. So we're gonna indent this. Let's see if we can get this on the first try. I hope so. I like getting it on the first try. Current position is less than max prefix length. For word and strs, we're gonna continue. break. So this break will take us out of this for loop. But if we're still in the for loop, Chelsea, how are we best gonna order this? If current letter equals the word in current position, continue. Else we like break out of all this, honestly. We actually just return here. So we don't even need to break, because once we find that something isn't the case, we just return what we have in output. Right? Yeah. And at the end of this for loop, what we're going to do, we don't even need this. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So what we're gonna do here is add it to the output. Output. I forgot how you add to a string. Oh, plus equals current letter, and we're gonna increase current position plus equals 1. I think that is all. And at the end here, return output. I think that's it. So let's run through our code with the examples. So based off this input list, the current letter at the start is going to be F. First letter of the first word. Max prefix length is going to be the length of the first word, which is 6. And for each word in string, max prefix length is going to be the minimum of the length that we have here, which is 6, and the length of word. So it's going to be 6 here, then it's going to be 4 here, then it's going to compare it to this 6-letter word, and it's going to state 4. So max prefix length is 4. So while the current position is less than 4, we're going to go through all the letters in each word. So for word in STRS, if the current letter, let's go through the first iteration. Current letter for which is F equals the word at position 0. Position 0 of each word is going to be the first letter. So F, F, F. There's actually a cleaner way to do this instead of doing continue, but let's see if we get this right first. So once we continue and we got all F's, we're gonna go to word and then I'm gonna add this letter F to output, and then we're gonna increase the current position by 1 to start checking the second letter, and then we're gonna keep going. Same thing, we're not at 4 yet. So same thing, next is L, right? Oh, I have to change current letter, right? Oh, good, I didn't change the current letter. It's a good, I forgot that. Output plus equals, we do current letter equals, oh wait, no. I have to set it after current position. And we can just use the first word here to check. Current letter equals STRS 0. We can just keep using the first word. Wait, actually, can we keep using the first word? Yeah, because they need to be all common. So we either use the first word or not. We had to use the first letter, the first word to like find the current letter, or we just don't. And we don't have to worry about going past, because you'll run into a Python error if you try to like, let's say you try to find the 5th letter in this four length word flow. But since we already checked that We checked all the words. What's good now, Rastro? What's popping? Thanks for tuning into the stream, coming from Twitch. I always have to highlight that to make sure that the multi-stream chat is working, because sometimes it just chooses to do whatever it wants. So yeah, we can set current letter equal to that. So current letter is now L. I'm here, but I just got home and I am tired, but I'm in here. Y'all respect that, because you'll tell me like, yo, I be tired at night. We're doing some coding questions. We're doing some coding questions on this platform called LeetCode, which has a lot of cool programming exercises to do for funsies, and I guess for jobsies if you're trying to get a job and you're looking to, you know, learn more about software engineering exercises. So now the current letter is L. We're going to go through each word. We're going to check if the current letter is equivalent. You get a new job? I did not say that. I said I was doing this for fun. Oh, you weren't here for the beginning of the stream. I'm looking to be a tutor. Yeah, that's crazy that you asked me right after you asked me if I get a new job. You say you can't say that on camera. But no, I'm looking to be a tutor. Although this wasn't a problem, yo, next time you feel like you're gonna say something that, yo, I don't know if he can answer this on stream, how about you text me first? But this is fine. No, I'm looking to be a tutor on the side, and you know, just looking to refresh myself on software engineering exercises. Yo, if I'm Toby the Jobless, I will let you know. Don't worry. No, you're good. You're good. Don't need to. No bad. So now we're at L. Damn, I hope my chewing's not on the mic too much. I keep saying that, but these nuts. So L should be the same way. Came back from playing piano at church for 5 hours straight. Yo, what's good, Faisal? Rank. Yo, what's good? Thanks for tuning into the stream. I think we're ready to test this. Hopefully we get this right on the first try. Nice. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I said I'd be doing this for an hour, but we only did 2 problems. I'm gonna do one more problem, and I'm down to play ranked if you guys want to get big by friends. Yeah, the first week of rank is just crazy. Oh, word. Shout out to Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum. Smooth sailing? That's great to hear. That is great to hear. This didn't feel like an easy question. Like, well, yeah, easy on this website is like a long range. Let's see if how our solution holds up to, oh, okay. It didn't pass a test casing. Oh, the empty string. Oh, right here, yeah. Yeah, well. If what should we return here? Oh yeah, if length of STRS back to being blown up by charge rifles, I feel that. That gun is cheeks times 9,000. It will always be cheeks, it's hit scan. In a gun meta where it's the only hit scan word is, we're just gonna return the string if it's just an empty one. Yo, it's another one. Okay, oh, okay. Atlanta HRS or if it's just one. Wait, no, we don't need to do that. If there's an empty string here, just return an empty string, because we shouldn't have to deal with that. I think that should be fine. That's just a weird case to include in there. What? Okay, so my solution is actually not that good. LeetCode.com. I'm writing it down. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I know Mega Maverick asked earlier for like different websites, because this may not be like the most beginner friendly site, because it just throws you really into the deep end. Coding Bat I used a lot in high school. These are like a little more like, you know, even though like the site feels mad outdated for 2023, like it's just bare bones. The problems here are a lot more like they ramp up a lot more slowly, and then these resources like Code Academy to learn how to code. I don't know if she's helping code, but to learn Python, I use Code Academy, and Udemy for courses. If you want to learn like online, of course. Where LeetCode is good though. LeetCode is like a very popular resource. Let's just do if what? It said it fails line 22. Wait, let's try submitting this again. Is that the same? Wait, current in. Oh. Yeah, I messed that up. I have to do it here. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna set current letter here. Oh wait, I should set it twice. So that we do the check. So we can't increment the, we basically can't check, unless we know a fifth character is in flow, we can't just assume that we're reading from the fifth character. Let's see how that works. Okay, we worked. We beat 71% of people. Not that it's a competition. How can we beat them? Or how can we do better though? Let's see if we can make our solution a little more efficient here. I like to go for 80% or higher. Can we make this better? Oh, we can do this. We can combine these checks. Check for word and STRS, as well as set the max length. If this is the empty string, we're just gonna return empty string. Basically be a little cheap. Oh, I forgot. It's not gonna work for. Yeah, let's do all this after. Set all these variables afterwards. What? Max prefix length. Oh. Gotta set this before. 89% nice. So what we did here is we did some like checks to set up variables, and oftentimes, and this is like a real like work example as well, like sometimes at my job we'll have to like set some variables beforehand before we do like the main like execution loop. But a lot of times you can do a lot of things simultaneously pretty much in the same loop. So like before I had two separate for loops, but if I can do work that doesn't interfere with anything else that's happening in the loop, like you should definitely try to combine that work. Valid parentheses was fun, but this might not be. Oh, I remember this question, but I don't know if I'll be able to do this quickly. I'm gonna do one more question. We're right almost at the hour mark. That's another easy one. I like the easy problems in this website, even though like sometimes I feel like they're a little too difficult for beginners. But what I like is that you can figure out like different ways to make it more efficient. Given integer array nums sorted in non-decreasing order. So non-decreasing means that it's either increasing or the same number, I'm assuming. So it's like 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, something like that. Remove the duplicates in place, such as each unique element appears only once. The relative order of the elements should be kept the same, and return the number of unique elements in nums. Whoa, what? Oh, I have to return 2 things? Why should the order matter? Consider the number of unique elements. This is a lot of requests for an easy question. Consider the number of unique elements of nums be k. To get accepted, you needed the following things. Change the array numbers k so that the first k elements of nums contain the unique elements in the order they are presented in nums initially. Oh. What? The remaining elements of nums are not as important, as well as the size of nums. Return k. Oh. What? I don't like this question. This question is like weird because it's saying that remove him in play. Remove. It's saying remove it, but it also they don't care if the remaining elements have stuff in them as well. Your function should return k equals 2. So if we have an input of 1, 1, 2, we should have 1, 2. It does not matter what you leave beyond the return k. I guess this is a big hint here that I'm gonna explain in a bit. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. So removing the duplicates. It said in place though. So in place, oh, I didn't mean to click that. In place means for our purposes that we have to use the same list. We can't create a new list. Because an easy way to do this would be to use, let's see if this even works. To return, do something like, to use a set in Python, because a set removes the duplicates for you. So like something like num set equals a set of nums, and then we could do something like return num set dot size. I think that should work. What's the length of a? I think I can do length num set. Wait, what? Oh yeah, so it is checking the list. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. So we can't cheat. We can't cheat. What's weird is that it's telling me to return. What's the output? 2. For whatever. Okay, this is weird. It's telling me to return a number, but it's also saying the output is the list, which is incorrect. But that's okay. We're gonna do this the way the question was intended. When you're removing duplicates in place, we have to edit this nums list. How can we? What's the best way to do that? Since they told us they don't care what we put at the end, we can obviously put the numbers that. So I say, what's the easiest way to do this? was thinking we swap, but if we swap the numbers, like let's say we have our first one, if we see another one, we just gotta remove it. But the best way to remove it would be to swap it with an existing number. So it's easy enough with its 3 numbers like this. We could just swap this 1 with this 2 and bring it to the front. And since it's a non-decreasing number, non-decreasing list, once we get to a number that's less than the current number we're at, so if we're like 1 1 2, let me just show it. 1 1 1 1 2. After we swap them, it's gonna be 1 2 1, and we're here at this point. We're checking here. Once we see that the next number is less than 2, we know we finished. We're at the end of all our stuff. So before that, we're gonna need a way to keep track of the current index that we're at. Let's see if we can do this in one try too. So we're gonna need to keep track of the current index. Let's call it 0. I don't know where we're gonna put this number. I guess we could just keep swapping, right? Once we have our 1, okay, if we have 0 here, we have another 0, we're gonna swap it with the 1. Oh, you know what we're gonna need to do? I just realized, like, what I just said here was wrong. Like, if we get to 2 1, yeah, we're at the end. But if we swap this 1, the next thing is a 0, because we swapped it with the next thing. We're only gonna want to swap if it's equal. Oh wait, no. We're only gonna want to swap if we find duplicates. We don't want to swap for equal numbers. So let me see how this will look with a longer list. What my idea is. So 0 0, get this 0, swap it with this 1. It's gonna be 1 0. Next one 0 1. Wait, let me start over. 0 0. We're gonna keep going until the next number isn't the number we're currently at, and then we swap. So it's gonna be 1 0, and then we're here. So I need to keep like a current number as well, and that's gonna be the beginning. So num 0. So once we like see, all right, let me start over again. Oh, can't do that. Let's start over again. So 0 0. We're gonna compare it to the current number each time, and if we see that we're at the current number, we're going to keep going until we're not at the current number. Then we're gonna swap the last one. So it's gonna be 1 0, like I said, and now the current number is going to be what we swapped. Or should it be? I guess it should just be the next number. No, we need it to be the. Wait. I'm trying to think how we're gonna make this step work. 0 0. Okay, 0. We found the first 0, so we need to immediately swap with the next number that's not 0. And then 1 0. If we think about it like that, we just need to find. And now 1, so we need to find the next number that's not 1. Yeah, that's the way to do it. And swap it. So this was 2, so now we're gonna find the next number that's not 1 and swap it there. Next, for the next index, we're gonna find the next number that's not 2. We're gonna keep going until you get 3, and then swap it with the next index. So here we're just keeping track of what the current number to compare against is, and then we're gonna keep going until we. Yep, so that should work. So current index is 0, current nums. So So for I in range length, let's go from 1 because we're gonna start at, because this is like an increasing, not increasing, it's non-decreasing, which is not the same as increasing, because you know we can have the duplicates here. So let's go from the second number, which is in position 1, because you know it's 0 indexed in computer science. So length of nums for I in range 1 to length of nums. So current index should be 1 here. If let me keep this list up here. If current number equals nums I, we also need to keep track of the original list so that we don't exceed so we won't go past it. So max length equals length of nums, pretty much. We don't even need a while loop. Let's just do another for loop so that we don't exceed. What'll happen if you go past it? My computer will explode. No, like on a serious note, like one time I messed stuff up. I broke my Unity when I was, yeah, it will explode. Yep, exactly. I was working on Atlas and Asteroid, and while loops are dangerous because if you don't properly end it, while loops are meant to just keep going. Like they don't stop at all. And I broke my Unity app. I don't know why it let me do that, but like I had some while loop for like Apple production that I didn't correctly like set. So apples just kept coming. Oh no, it was Asteroids. It was one of those. No, both of them. I think I've broken it twice. Ultra Slayer says, would it not be easier to replace each duplicate and then resort at the end? That's a good question. If I understand what you're saying here, if we replace each duplicate. So wait, I see what you're saying. Like, so we don't need to sort in general because if you look here, it's sorted already for us. So when it's sorted for us, we should take advantage of that. We shouldn't need to do resorting. And also the problem with sorting is that we don't care about the numbers after the duplicates. We don't really care about the rest of the list. So we don't want to have to resort the list if, so you see here, the length of nums is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the output is going to be a length of 5 numbers, and we're not going to care about what happens here. So we shouldn't have to sort an entire list to deal with a result of 5 numbers. Hopefully that makes sense. It would be I'm trying to say, would it be easier to replace each duplicate? Well, we're doing a replacement right now, actually. We're doing a replacement right now, but we shouldn't need to resort it. So if current number equals nums I 4. What was that? Where was I at? Yeah, we're just gonna go until max length here so that we don't pass it. For I in range from the current index that we're at, as I said before, to nums. Oh no, sorry, to max length. If current number, okay, what did I say here again? So if we do find a duplicate, we're gonna keep going until we don't see a duplicate, and then we're gonna swap. So that way, if we go to 0, we're at this number, and we see another one, we're gonna swap with the next number that's not 0. Like I said, that's gonna be 1, 0. And then we're now at index 2, which is this third number. But now we're looking for something that's not equal to 1, if that makes sense. Even though we're at a number that is 0, we're looking for something that's not 1. So we're gonna need to change the current number as well. And we're gonna look for 2. We find our 2. The first time we find 2, we swap it. So this will be 0 and this will be 2. So we'll end up with all the unique numbers at the beginning. And as the problem statement says, where does it say it? The remaining numbers elements are not as important. And here as well, it does not matter what you leave beyond the returned k, which is the length of the solution. So let's implement that. If current number, where was I at? If current number is not equal to nums I. Oh wait, no, sorry. I have to rename this because if you have different variables for different iteration. If current numbers is not equal to it, then we swap. I forgot how we do this. Temp equals nums j. Temp equals num j to save num j in a variable so that we can swap it with nums at current index and nums at current index equals temp. I think that's the way to swap. I have not swapped since computer science classes in college, yeah, so I think that should be it. Temp equals num j. So this will just flip the numbers. And that should be good. So once we do that, let's make another space here. Or should we do it at the end? No, we should do it here. We're gonna break. Low-key, it should be current number. Since we could save time. If it's not equal, we're gonna make current number equal to that. And then I think this should work. Hopefully I'm trying to skip a step, but hopefully that works. The new current number is the next number, which should be the next unique number here. And then nums j will equal the current index. And this will be the swapping step here. And then current index will be current number. And last step, we're gonna need to increment our current index plus equals 1. And lastly, we're gonna break to get out of this for loop here. I could have made this a while loop and it could have been equivalent. I can show you what the while loop will look like. It'll be while current index is not equal, oh wait, sorry, is less than max length. And then do all this here. And then this will keep going until we get to max length. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Well, let's actually first see if this is correct in the first place. Okay. Where are we at? So breaking here will do the same thing as what that while loop is doing once we reach the condition. And that should be good. The last thing we need to keep track of, we're returning, the output is a number. I think we have to solve like the 0 case. Let's just do that so it doesn't screw us again like the last question. If nums length nums equals 0, return 0. If it's 1, does that solution work if the length is 1? Yes, because this range number will go from 1. It won't even go actually because it's not valid at that. Wait, let me just do just in case, because I'm not 100% sure how the range method works. If the range is invalid at the start. Equals 1. Return 1. Okay, I think this is everything. And at the end here, current index is 1. And then each time we go, we're going to increment the current index. And I believe that the answer will be the index that we're at. Let's check our work with using this example here. So right at the beginning, current index is 1. Current number, let me bring this up. Yeah. Current index is 1. So that's going to be at this position. And the current number is the first number, which is 0. Max length is the length of nums, which we already said before was 10. So for I in range 1, this is going from 1 to 10. If current number equals nums I at this point is starting at 1. So this is checking, is current number, which is 0, equivalent to 0 here? It is. So what we're going to do is go down here and go from 1 to the rest of the list here. Actually, should be current index plus 1. No, it's fine. Right? Yeah, no, it's fine. It's going to go through this again, but it's fine because it's not equal to J. Right? We're going to find the first number that doesn't equal our current number, which is 0, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then once we find that, current number is now going to be J. So current number is now 1, and nums J. This is going to swap everything here. So we're going to be left with basically 1, 0, and current index is now going to be 2. So we're going to start from here again, and breaking here will bring us back up here. And now we're going to be checking if nums at 2 equals current number. It does not. And we're going to keep going. We're going to skip past 1, skip past this 1. And then now we found a 2. This is what we wanted. Right? Wait, let me check something. Current number. Yep, because we swapped with, oh no, sorry. Wait, did I get crossed up somewhere? Current number is now 1. That's my mistake. Current number is 1. Current index is 2. So we're gonna pass by this one, and then here, yeah. 1 is where, hold on a second. See, this is the thing, like I have too many variables. Current index is 2. We have the 0. We swap with the 1. And now we're looking for, oh yeah, sorry. We're looking for, yeah. We're at current. Current index is 1. I feel like I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me start over. 0, 0. Current number is 1 because we're swapping that. That looks good. Now I'm trying to see, like, do I have to? That's right. We're looking for the first number that's not 1. I mean, that's not 0 for the first step. Right? So 0, we're looking for the first number that's not 0 and making that the current number. So that's 1, 0. And now we're at this index. So we have to look for, oh, actually, we have to look for 2 now, right? So I guess current number increments by 1 as well. Because now we're looking for the first number that's 2. So we're gonna keep going. Wait, current number equals nums I. Did we find it? I think I might have missed a step somewhere, to be honest. Because I was going on the track of finding the first number that's not 1, but it's possible that we run into, oh, you know a way to solve this? We only swap if it's greater, or I guess in this case if it's less than j. I think that will work. Because how we have it set up here is we swap 0 with 1 here at the beginning, and then we're at 2, but then we see another 1 here, but we don't want to swap with this one. We want to swap with the next number that's available. So we do 2. And this should all work the same. And then we swap 2 with this index. And honestly, we don't even need current index, I think. We can just say for I in range, for j in range I. And then just break here. And that will automatically increment as we get out of the loop. I believe that should work. So yeah, we swapped the 2 here, so the 0 goes here. And now, current number plus equals 1. So we're looking for 3 now. And we're at I still. And I, in this case, is now 3. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we're looking for something to fill in this spot. And then once we find the 3, we do the swap. Yes, this should work. Right? Yep, we do the 3 swap. So what current index will be useful for is to return it here at the end. Damn. Let's just keep it at here at the end, because we're not gonna have access to I after this for loop, I believe. Current index equals 1. And let's just do current index equals I. Right? Let's only set it here if it's... And I think we're ready to test this. Let's just go with it. No, we got the wrong answer. So the output is 1. This is because I said return current index. Let's see what the other test case look like. Okay, we're not doing the swapping as I expected correctly. Let's go with when we still had current index as the variable here. And see if I was wrong about something. Oh, so we got the first case right. Yeah, I think I added current index or set current index in the wrong place. So the output is 103. Something's going on here where it's not being updated correctly. Let's go with... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I went back. Output is 1 and 2. Wait, actually? Should that be the case? Yeah, it should be. Why are we skipping to... We went to 0, 1, 3. That's weird. Okay. Current index plus equals 1. Oh, let's do I, right? Let's see if that would do that. Oh, nope, I was wrong. That is the same thing in this case. So why are we missing 2 and 4? No, max length is fine. We want to go index by index. 0. Sure, 1. Oh wow, we ended up spending like 30 minutes on this question. Why did I get notified about that? For I in range, 1 length times. Let me ponder this. Current number is less than number J. Oh. For some reason, I guess I skipped 2 at some point. I don't know how. But that should not be the case. Oh, I see what I did here. I went from 0, 1. I'm not incrementing. Damn. This is still going number to number here. Or it's going 1 by 1. How can I fix this? I must have swapped the 2 by accident at some point. Yeah, let me just print. Instead of assuming. If you're like in an interview, you might not be able to print, but it could be helpful to see what kind of garbage you just made. Yeah, I swapped the 2's in the back by accident. Oh wait, actually? One was swapped correctly. And at some point the current number is 2. Oh, the current number is 2, but wait, what? I don't see how it looks like the 2's didn't even change position. They're like here. Why they not moving? At some point the current number is number is J. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so I set. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm only swapping if it's less. But here, current number equals I. So it's 0 at the start, right? So once we find 1, then current number is 2 that we are looking for. So we're only checking. Oh, I see what's. I think I see what's going on. So if we find a 2 here, we do another. We're doing another. Oh, okay. I see what the issue is. It only works at the first iteration, but once we find the 2, we should be swapping at the current index, like right when we find the 2. This works for like duplicates, but in terms of generally swapping them, I'm skipping over the numbers. I'm only swapping really at the front. I'm not swapping I'm swapping from the front to the back when I should be swapping as well from the back to the front if the 2 is this far, if that makes sense. How can we remedy this though? Yeah, I think my swapping logic is off, but it should be an easy fix once I figure out where exactly to change it. If current number equals nums I, find the closest one and switch. How can we do this? How can we best do this? Current number is less than J. It could be easier if we just keep track of where we're at. Maybe when we do the swap, keep track of where we're at. What if we do current index I? J in range, current index. Yeah, we should have 2 different things to keep track of the current index. I, if current number that we're looking for is equal to where we're at, and then go for J and find the next one that equals, and then swap. But we should keep track of J now in current index, right? And then we're gonna swap here, swap here. I'm trying to see where are we gonna use current index now? Maybe we should swap at. If it's less. do right here. I'm gonna see if this works first, and then I'm gonna explain it. I, then a swap equals J, and then J equals I. J equals I equals current number. Okay. Okay, this is actually good. This is what I expect. I kept the numbers, so this is better. So the output we get here is 0, 1. Still not swapping the 2 correctly. So for J in range, current index. So I'm thinking like here, the reason why I swapped this for current index is that once we know we swap, we don't increment by 1. We just go straight to where we found the J, because it's non-decreasing, meaning that once we find the place where we have a different number, we jump and we only search. What I mean is like 0, 0. Once we're at 1, we only need to keep checking from here on out. Earlier, I was only checking here, I was checking back at like the next one. So 1, there's 3 1s. So once you get to 2, we only need to care about the rest of this list. But here I was going like 1 by 1, which is, for J, it's not important for the inner loop. So if current number is less than nums J, current number equals nums J, oh, wait. Oh, I see here. I messed up I must have forgotten the temp thing. I need to use the temp here. Equals nums J, right? No. Actually, no. Honestly, I could set current number to just... okay, we swap, I could just set current num to nums J. I don't need to increase it by 1. I don't know if that will fix anything though. But J, oh wait, I already did that up here. Oh, am I supposed to do this beforehand or after? Current number equals nums J, and then nums J equals I, and I equals current number. Is this a circular thing? I think I just made a circular. These are all equal, right? Am I tripping? No, I'm not. Because now this is the new one. And now the new one equals what's currently nums I, and then nums I. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is correct. Let's walk through this again. Starting from this one. For I in range from 1 to length of nums, if current number, which is now the first number 0, is equivalent, we're gonna need a swap. So we're gonna go from the current index, which 1, to max length. And once we find that the current number is less than nums J, then 1, so we're gonna just swap here. So current number is gonna be J, which is 1. J is gonna be equivalent to I, which is where we're currently at, which is 0. Nums I is gonna be equivalent to current number, which is gonna set at position with current index 1 here. And now we're gonna start again from J, which is in position 1, and then increase the current number that we're looking for. Originally the current number was the first number. So I think now Oh, I don't even need to increment it like this. I think that maybe. Oh, yeah, because we're setting it to 1, and then the current number became 2 here at the end. That's what happened. So that made it so that we were skipping. Every other number was skipping. So I think deleting this should work. Damn. Close though. I feel like we're getting closer. We have 0, 1, 2. Oh wait, no, that's the output. 0, 1. Let me see if case 1. Yeah. Case 1 is still fine. Okay, so current index is now J, which is 1 for this first step. And now, so we're at like here now. And now we're going to, we're breaking here. So next we're going to index 2. Maybe we should skip. I think that's our issue here. Like if it's at the correct spot. So now we're going to range 2. So if current number, which is now 1. This is 1, 0, my mistake. Current number equals, oh, maybe this is not right. Maybe we should do a double check. Wait, no. So current number now is 1. But it's in the right spot, so we shouldn't actually be going through. And should we double check? So this is a little janky. This isn't just to just check behind for no reason, but this will ensure that we are in fact at a duplicate, and this should be fine here because we're starting at 1. So that didn't work. It's the second step that's getting me here. What will help us is printing out the list at each step. So I can see what's happening more, because I think I'm doing something incorrect. Yeah. Oh, nice. Perfect. So 0, that's the first step. And then the first step is like what we expect. Nothing happens in the second step, which is not good. Oh, we're at here. At the second step, we are at this index, and we're checking if this index is equivalent to maybe we should check. Oh, we're not doing anything here. Oh, that's the problem here. We're not doing anything. So what we should do is if current number that we're at is, damn, this is a beautiful melody. It's a beautiful, what's it called? Chord. What's the current number? We have to check if it's greater than those. Because if 1 is greater than 0, we have to swap our 0 here. Let's see if that fixes. No, we got everything wrong now. Let's see. What's this case? Oh, that was incorrect. But what we don't want is to not do anything in this step. Well, actually, no. Not doing anything is fine, actually, because we haven't found the 2. Current number is 1. So we actually don't. What if we did it? Okay, the first current index is here. Current index is I, then swap. No, we do have to go 1 by 1. 0, 1. Instead of checking if they're duplicates, I think we'll be better if we're checking if they're not equivalent to the next number. That makes sense. So here the current number is 0. So we should be checking to see if this makes sense. This is a little sloppy here, but we should be checking to see where the next number is. I think that's what we're looking for. The duplicates might be the trick here. Like, oh, actually no, because it might not be, because it's non-decreasing. That doesn't mean that it's going up by 1. We could have numbers that skip. But I think the same thing follows here. Instead of checking if the current number is 0, we should be checking if the current number, yeah, like we should look for the next number here. So current number is now 0. If current number is less than nums I, yeah, we shouldn't care about duplicates as much as we should care about if it's less. No, actually no. Let's go back. We're getting too complicated here. So here, this swap is beautiful. This swap happens without an issue. And then the next check here is where it fails. The current number is 1. The current number is 1 now, right? Yeah, current number is J is 1. So we should be looking for, what's the next number that's greater than 1? So we're actually we are looking for less. So once we find a number that's greater than 1, 2. We swap. Oh no, we keep going, sorry, we keep going here. If current number is less than, well, this should be more like, it can be easier to read if it's, oh wait, no, sorry, is greater than current number. Yeah, let me just do it this way. I think that's easier for me to read, honestly. I have to remember to switch this to J. And then if I is greater than the current number, okay, right here, if I is greater than the current number, so at I, that's right here, range 1. The end of this is gonna be index position 2. We're gonna keep going until it's greater than 1, so 2. Then once we get to 2, we're gonna swap it with current index, which is where we last swapped, which is 1. Right? Yeah. Actually, we don't even need this check, right? I'm tired, so I'm gonna immediately test this and see if my intuition is correct. It was wrong, but I think we're close. Oh yeah, the first step was wrong here. Let me see if I can do something with the sorted array. Trying to see what can we do here. I might have been overcomplicating this. I think I might just need to keep 2 counters, 1 for the current index and 2 to swap, and then do it like that. So I'm not gonna delete all my code, but I'm gonna just didn't mean to do that. Comment. If I do yeah, instead of swapping, I can just yeah, wait, hold on. Instead of swapping, I can just overwrite the numbers. Wait a second, why am I swapping? Swapping is, I mean, it's kind of the same as overwriting, but I don't care about, I was fooled by, like, it doesn't matter what's in the end. Yeah, I don't need to, I don't think I do. I think I could do something like current index equals 1. Let's make current index 0. And let's do, yeah, let's just, okay, I'll keep max length in case for whatever reason we forget about it during this. So let's do for I in range going from 0. Or actually, we don't need to say 0 if it's to length of nums minus 1. Wait, yeah, let's do that. If nums I is not equal to nums plus I, oh, sorry, to nums I plus 1. If they're not equal, nums at current index equals nums I plus 1. And then we're going to increment, we're just going to continue. And now the next index to store a unique number is going to be added to 1. I think it issue with that is at the start, I gotta know the base case here, or not the base case, but at the beginning. Oh no, if I set this to I, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, if it's not equal, 0. Let's try again. Because we don't even care about swapping. You just need to keep track of where we're at. That's why I thought we had to swap, because we have to keep track of where we're at and we have to continue going through the list. So 0, 0, 1. Now we know that 0 is where we need to store the number. So current index 0 be here. Right? Yeah, nums current index equals I, because that was the last time we saw 0. So yeah, we're gonna have this, and now we're gonna go. Oh wait, no. Current index plus equals 1. Current index is not gonna be 1. So we're gonna keep going again. And we're gonna check 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. And then once we see that 1 is different than 2, we're going to save the current index. So we're gonna, at position 1 here, we're gonna save it to be I. And I think we can just return current index here at the end. I'm tired, so let's try that. Damn. I think we're close though. We are close. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I ended too early. I'm trying to see, like, I can't go, because if I do length and nums, we're gonna run into an error here at the end. I'm not tripping, right? We're gonna run into an error. Yeah, we're going out of range here at 1. Nums I is not equal to the next one. Damn. I'm actually stumped. I don't really know. Oh, actually, you know, let's try running this again. We're missing the last one in each case, but I guess, is the last one necessarily a unique number? If at the end of this for loop, we check again if at the end of this loop, we have one more number that isn't accounted for. I guess we could just add it, right? It doesn't matter. Yeah, we can just add it at the end. So like nums current index. I know, gotta do current index plus equals 1 first, and then nums current index. I think we can just add it, because no matter what, the last number, it could be a duplicate though, so we'll change what we return. Damn. Yeah, I do have to check. Right? So this is excluding the last number. So if nums length nums minus 1 is not equal, this is so like, the last number is not equal to equal to the second to last number, we're going to do nums. Or no, we're going to increment the current index again. And then we're going to set it nums current index to nums to this pretty much. No, wait. I'm gonna increment if they're not equal. So why is it adding 1 here? What was this before? I forgot. Was it just 1? Yeah, it was. Yeah, this doesn't work. I'm just gonna add it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add it because the last number, I don't know if it's not guaranteed to be a unique number though, right? Oh, yes it is. Wait. If nums is not equal, so if like 3 is not equal to 4, 3 is a unique number. Yeah, but if 3 is not equal to 4, we're gonna do a check here. Because if this is the end and 3 is not equal 4, we have to add both of them if we're at the end. If I equals length of nums minus 1, we're gonna do this. Right? Wait. Yep. We're gonna add the last bit. Oh. Le indent. Damn. If I equals so length of nums minus 2, is that what I'm trying to say? Damn. Oh no. If I equals current index plus equals 1. Wait, let me just try adding it at the end. Because we're at the end of the loop, so yeah, we're at the end of the loop, so we just add it again, I believe. And then nums. Yeah, we just add that last number, because the last number in this case, if it's not equal, yeah, because if it is equal, we're not even gonna add it in the first. We're not even gonna add the number before. Yes. Wait. I think so. Length of nums minus 1. Damn. Current index plus equals 1. Why are we still adding a 1? Why are we adding 1 here? Am I missing something? Because nums at length. Let me just do max length minus 1. I'm getting confused with this. For I in range. not equal to the next number after current index. Oh, I have to increment. I think I have to increment before. Is that what's messing me up? Cause I'm doing that back here. I increment the index because we're at 0, and then I add. Damn. Yo, I can't believe that it worked. I thought I was actually sure that was gonna work. I can't do max length because it's gonna break. It's not equal to the next one. Current index, gotta add. Oh, you know what? I am tripping here because no, I was wrong. I have to do it afterwards. Damn. Oh, wait a second. Is it because of what I'm returning here? Is it because of the output is based off of what integer I return? Oh, that's why. I forgot that this was right. Damn. It was because of I had to add it at the end and then return it. Ugh, stressful. We only be 52% of answers, and the memory was bad. Oh, this is a terrible solution efficiency-wise. Let's see if we can make this a little more efficient. That's good. That's good. I hope it's not because of these comments. I don't think so, though. How is this so much worse? Oh, because of all the comments? Oh, that sucks. I can just say, like, if length of comes equals 0. I didn't know the comments added to the runtime. Return length nums. Well, what? Oh, this is inconsistent. Oh, this means nothing. Oh man, I thought this meant. I think it does. I think it just, for whatever reason, if the runtimes are really close together, it can change up. We did it. We're complete with this, and it's 2 hours in. So I'm going to. What is it? Is it bedtime? Yeah, I think it is bedtime. It took much longer than I thought I would, but it's okay. I like doing this, and this was interesting and fun, and hopefully it was somewhat entertaining for anybody that tuned in. I should play some 2K. I probably will. Probably off stream though. I am tired. That was a cool problem though. I was on or off off on a lot of stuff, but that was a good problem. Trying to see what is next. Play some 2K. But do I really want to play online? Because it might be good or it might just be like bad. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm not going to, I don't usually stream games on my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna end stream and then restart stream, and then we're just gonna play for like a little bit, just a cool second. Thank you for watching, people on YouTube. Appreciate anybody viewing this. If you'd like to follow me on other platforms, I am multi-streaming currently on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So if you want to watch me for gameplay, for gaming, definitely check me out on Twitch and or Kick. And for, you know, all the programming stuff, that includes YouTube as well. Just like to keep them separated. Eventually I'm gonna like restart my second channel and stream to that instead for gaming as well, so you don't have to worry about that. But I want to keep my main channel pretty much strictly programming stuff, programming projects, and I got some cool projects that I've been thinking of on the way, like implementing an elevator. That's always been one of my like curiosities as a software engineer. Like, how do you like code an elevator, like the logic associated with deciding which floor to go to, and if multiple people press the buttons, like how do you order that? I think that's interesting, so maybe I'll make a project day for that as well. Previous project days that we have done include making the Tinder dating app, just the like logic associated with that, data mining zones in Apex Legends, making an NBA season scheduler, how to cheat in Apex Legends, and you know, like all kinds of stuff like that, like all that cool stuff. And of course making the video game here for Apples and Asteroids. You're still up? Oh, Pfizer, you still down to play Apex? Dope. You know what? Let's do that. Do you have is Discord available for Microsoft? I mean, for Xbox? Do you have Discord on the app? If you don't, that's fine. Then I'll probably play off stream then with you. But I'm down to play. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm logging off. Thank you all for watching. Logging off, but I'm getting on Apex later, Faisal, don't worry. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Peace.